Now, from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather tonight. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go as we're heading now right on into our Monday evening. And of course, the big question around town today, who turned up the heat? I tell you what, it was a hot one out there. We had temperatures here in the 90s in the Metroplex and across North Texas as well. Very close to a record high. We'll talk more about that coming up. We have a very low end opportunity of a stray shower or thunderstorm around the area here in the Metroplex, putting it at a 10% probability. But for any kind of Monday evening plans, look at your temperatures easing down through the 80s. So again, yes, it will be a very warm evening. May have another opportunity of some rain and storms very late tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. There's some new details on that I do want to talk to you about. And then as we close out our work week, there just may be another opportunity of some rain and some storms as well. But we do also have some cooler temperatures on the way as we get into Wednesday. More on that coming up as well. But these are not cool temperatures. Look at your daytime highs around the area today. Generally 90. DFW at least has tapped 92. We'll see what the official reading from the Weather Service over the next hour is. But again, some locations like down in Hamilton County, 94 degrees hot as we went through the afternoon. Of course, it all had to do with the dry line, the little black line there. That's also the focus and can be the focus as we go through the evening of a stray shower thunderstorm. We've had one storm that has formed off the dry line. It is still south of our general coverage area, south and west of Hamilton County. We'll keep our eye on that. But the reason why the radar here kind of has that blacker color to it, this is also the visible satellite imagery, right? So before you get a storm to form, you're looking for any cumulus cloud bubbling, and I can tell you the Q field, the development here in North Texas, it's been pretty minimal, right? So I'm only putting our evening rain chance. It's about a 10% opportunity near the dry line. It's not impossible we see a storm here, but again, it just simply put does not look very likely. Of course, that dry line, as I was mentioning earlier, with the drier air, it warms easier. So locations near and west of that dry line, that's one of the reasons why our temperatures took off into the 90s as we went through the afternoon. So the dry line retreats back to the west as we go through the overnight, but then as we get into tomorrow, Tuesday afternoon, look at what happens again. Here comes the dry line into the area. It may not make as much forward progress to the east as we go through tomorrow afternoon, but again, regardless, locations near and to the west of the dry line, they will be noticeably warmer. So as we go through the evening, again, it's a little misleading. I know you're seeing a lot of red showing up. This would be for a storm or two if we can even get that to form. And again, right now my probability is at about 10 to 15%. So more than likely, we're not going to have any storms in our coverage area, but if we did, there would be an opportunity of severe weather, mainly with an opportunity up to a $50 size hail and winds up to 60 miles per hour. Okay, we're tracking that carefully, obviously, like we always do as we go into the evening. Then for tomorrow, Tuesday, a lot of folks are already seeing the red showing up here. Another opportunity of rain, storms, and severe weather. But the way it looks to me now, I think this is going to be very late Tuesday into Wednesday as a cold front moves through the area. So I want to show you that on the model. First, the modeling as we go through this evening. Simply put, you see it right there. There's just not much showing up, again, with that low end probability. We're quiet overnight, and then as we go through tomorrow, through most of Tuesday afternoon, relatively quiet as well. May have a stray shower over in our eastern counties. That's not really a big deal, but it's as the cold front arrives from the north, and this will be Tuesday night. You see it right there, very early Wednesday morning. Along the cold front, we may have a few thunderstorms develop near that, and just kind of a quick hit of active weather again very early Wednesday morning. That's new data right there. Of course, we'll continue to track that here as we go through tonight and update you on that first thing tomorrow morning as well. Otherwise, there's your evening rain chance, 10 to 20% opportunity. Most likely not going to happen. Overnight lows here in the 60s, and again, even a few 70s, a very balmy overnight. And again, take a look at your temperatures for tomorrow. Lots of 80s, more in the way of 90s in the west, again, because of the dry line being out in our western counties. As we go through Tuesday afternoon, we'll put this at a 20% probability. A stray shower or thunderstorm through the afternoon can't be ruled out, but again, it truly appears now it's going to be Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. You see the green showing back up. That is the cold front coming through. Again, by Tuesday morning, really Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, again, you see overnight lows down into the 50s. And then as we get into Wednesday, after some morning rain, storms around potentially, your daytime highs are definitely going to be much closer to where we should be for this time of year, with generally a mix of 60s and a few 70s in our southern counties. So that will stretch, at least begin a cooler couple of days. So Tuesday to Wednesday, we'll do a 20% opportunity of some rain and storms. But again, you can see the cooler temperatures building in as we get deeper into the work week. More on all that coming up.